Hi YouTube friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kelly Thompson, and today I will be showing you how I make my super protein breakfast smoothie. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. In my videos you'll find lots of relevant tips and topics on family and lifestyle, and some amazing recipes for the whole family. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for your support, and with that said, let's get cooking. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how I make my super protein breakfast smoothie. So these are all of our ingredients. We'll add them into the blender and talk about their nutritional benefits. So the first ingredient we're going to add is oats. So oats is high in fiber, high in antioxidants. It has lots of magnesium, zinc, vitamin B5 and copper, and you really cannot go wrong with oats. If you have oats in the mornings, it would probably help to make you feel full throughout the day, because it's got that super powerful fiber called beta glucan, which really helps to make you feel full. And the other really good benefits of oats is that it reduces your blood sugar levels, and that's really good for you. And one of the things that I've always been told by my nutritionist is it really helps with you know, the growth of really good bacteria in your digestive tracts. So it's just one of these ingredients that I have on a regular basis, whether it's in a porridge, or a lot of the time I'll have it like this, like a breakfast smoothie. So it's a key ingredient, I think, you know, for a healthy lifestyle. So we're just going to add our oats. So the next ingredient we're going to add is our banana, and banana is high in potassium. It does have a sugar hit, so you have to be careful with bananas. I mean, there's lots of talks about whether you should have it every day, and I think that's because of the sugar levels, and some people say it can make you constipated. But all in all, it's a very good fruit to have, and it's, you know, as I said, high in potassium, but just be careful with it in terms of, you know, how many you have throughout the day, because it is high in sugar. I'm just going to add the nuts now. So we've got basil nuts, cashews and almond nuts, and all of these nuts are raw nuts. They're not processed. I always prefer to use raw nuts that's not processed. It hasn't got honey or salt or sugar added to them, because once they're processed they lose a lot of their vitamins and minerals, and so it's always best to use the raw nuts. Almond nuts has a lot of vitamin E, and overall I think all of these nuts have a lot of magnesium, and magnesium is fantastic. You know, it's really good for bone health and, you know, fighting sort of depression and fatigue. I mean, I have magnesium regularly, so it's really good to add your nuts, because you get all the proteins and fiber from these as well. But raw nuts definitely is the way forward when you're making your smoothies. So we'll put all of those in, and our next ingredient is our Nutribar. It does look a bit like Weetabix, but it's made out of a grain called sorghum, and sorghum, again, it's high in iron, you know, and this is gluten free as well, so hence the reason why I'm using it. It has lots of magnesium, so it has really good properties in there, iron, and so this for me is my go-to in the mornings, if I don't have time to have to do a smoothie or to have a big breakfast, I would usually have 2 of these, because there's so much nutrients in it. But today we're just using 1 for the smoothie. Moving on to the powders now. So we've got our peanut butter powder, so it's a bit like having peanuts. Obviously if you've got allergies, then don't use it, and it's not vital because you've got all the other nuts in there already. So we're just going to add that peanut butter powder, which is high in protein. So our next ingredient is flaxseed, and flaxseed is really good for you. It's high in omega-3, it improves your cholesterol levels and lower your blood pressure. And I remember reading an article from healthline.com a little while ago, and it spoke about omega-3 being really good at reducing your risk of developing cancer, and it had lots of benefits on there. I can't swear by it to know for sure that is true, but that was, you know, one of the benefits that they mentioned. But I use a flaxseed on a regular basis because I know it's important for us to have omega-3. And if you're someone who do not eat fish or do not like eating oily fish, then this is a really sort of good source of omega-3 and a good way of getting your oils in as well. So put it into a smoothie, and you know, it'll just sort of do its work for you. So we're just going to add that in. Our next ingredient is chia seeds, and again, chia seeds, very similar to the flaxseed. It has a lot of omega-3, protein, fiber, antioxidants, and it's really good for you. But the one thing I must say about chia seeds is when you use it in a smoothie or a drink, always make sure that you have sufficient water throughout the day, because it does have a tendency to block you up. So it's always good to have lots of water with it. So our final powder is cinnamon, and I use cinnamon quite a lot in hot chocolates and my smoothies, and it's really good for lowering your blood sugar levels as well, and it's a really good anti-inflammatory powder, so really good for the gut. And I'm just going to add about, I would say, a teaspoon in there, and that will do the trick. And our final ingredients are our milk. So I've got almond milk here. You could use coconut water instead if you like, but sometimes with coconut water it can make your smoothie a bit sweeter, and for the breakfast smoothie you don't really want it sweet. And I've also got hazelnut milk, and you can use any almond milk or any hazelnut milk. It doesn't really matter which one. And if you don't want to use almond milk or hazelnut milk, you can always use your dairy milk. But I always like to make sure that I use organic, only because of the hormones, and it's just healthier for you. Hazelnut milk is really delicious. It's got really creamy, lovely sort of taste, flavour to it. And you know, there's lots of varieties, lots of different brands out there of almond and hazelnut, so just use one that works for you. We're just going to stick this on the blender, and we're just going to blend. So there's the consistency. It's not too thick and it's not too thin, and I can smell the cinnamon. And the one thing I like about cinnamon is I feel like I can substitute it for sugar in a way, because it's not sweet, but it just gives it a really lovely taste. I'll pour these out into our glasses. Just going to sprinkle a bit more cinnamon on top. So that's it guys, we've made our breakfast smoothie packed with proteins and lots of vital nutrients. So comment down below guys and let me know what you think. Let me know what you have in the mornings for your breakfast, or even if you do have time in the morning to make a smoothie for your breakfast. And please try out this recipe and connect with me and let me know your thoughts. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on my other socials. And please check out my other videos on food, family and lifestyle. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
There was a time when you